Alright, so this is a video that I didn't want to have to record, but I've got to record it. As some of you may know, we purchased the new 2021 Ford Bronco two-door Big Bend model with the 2.7 liter, and we've had it for just over a month. We picked it up on, I think it was November 5th, and on December 8th, on the way home from an event, driving down the interstate, 65, 70 mile an hour, just talking with the radio on, the Bronco shuddered, and it shuddered a couple times. It was kind of odd. Kind of felt like we hit a rumble strip, like a flat tire type thing, but it didn't swerve, nothing like that. Popped up on the dash, put in park to start. It's like, well, that's kind of odd. So apparently it shut off while we're driving. We get off the interstate, put it in park, go to start, nothing. Try multiple times, probably put in neutral, nothing. Battery gauge was showing 12.2 volts with the vehicle not started, which is good. All the dash lights, everything was good. No check engine lights, nothing. Tried multiple times to get to start, nothing. Got on the Ford Pass app, requested a tow, 24/7 tow, and within about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we had somebody there. We tried to jump it, and nothing. I'd seen online, now this is after the fact, I've seen online where people was like hammering the battery terminals, and they get it to start. But got it dropped off at the dealership, and the next day they got a hold of me, said they couldn't figure it out. There wasn't any codes, they wasn't finding anything when they were plugged into it. So they said they were going to wait till the next day when a tech that had a little more experience was in to see if he could figure out what was up with it. So the next day, which would have been the 10th, we got a call. Actually, I got pictures first, and I'll put those up right here, of what they had found. And what they had found was I'm assuming they just pulled the plugs to see why it wasn't firing. I'm not sure. But what they found was this spark plug was severely damaged. And what it looked like had happened is it dropped a valve down in, and it just destroyed the piston, and then that's what looks like this. So now it's a waiting game. We're waiting on Ford to give the go-ahead to tear it down further. I don't see why they wouldn't. Let's rewind back just a little bit. I never mentioned this earlier. Our Bronco only has 2,000 miles. Yeah, 2,000 miles on it. It's super disappointing. Now we need a whole new block, long block, block and the heads and all that. I'm going to push to get new turbos, because did any of that debris make it through and hit a propeller on a turbo? I don't know, and I'd rather not run the risk of that happening, or if that did happen, I don't want to have issues down the road for that. So we're going to push for that. But because the 10th was the Friday, now it's the weekend. Ford is not going to be, corporate is not going to be open on Saturday and Sunday. So now we got to wait till Monday to hear back before they can even start tearing down further. We waited, what was it, 8 months? We ordered this thing in January. We didn't get it until November, and then it was the end of January, beginning of November. Owned it for just a month, and now who knows how long it's going to be before we get this thing back. But yeah, it's sickening. We've got a loaner car, but it's not our car. It's not the Bronco. So be diligent. The 2.7 is nice. It was peppy. It was fun to drive, but what's a risk and reward type thing? It's a fun motor, but is it reliable? I don't know. What it looking like? I don't know. So, but I will try maybe to do some more of these videos, kind of along the way as a process. Right now, we really don't know anything. We know we have a bad motor. We know we lost at least one piston. So they're going to have to replace them at minimum, right? At minimum, they have to replace the engine. So I don't know. That's where we're at now.